try whale meats, you know. What happened, bro? We don't need to follow a guide. We are travelers. We're getting lost in the city ourselves. The weather is quite different in just one day. Went from being sunny to rainy to now snowing. That's the cheapest I've seen in Norway so far. $2 for a hot dog or $3 for a cheeseburger. That's because it's American capitalist cheap McDonald's.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, dude, they have
Burger.
McDonald's here.
Norwegian McDonald's. Not a big ass building with some big golden arches. It's like wooden, fits the hole, doesn't destroy the, what do you say, like the pattern of the city, you know?
Bro, do you remember when McDonald's used to be for kids and they would market it for kids? There used to be like ball pools and McDonald's the clown.
Yeah.
They always used to have play areas and like ball pits and stuff like that, but now they're all like modern and sleek. I think they've rebranded recently, like the past few years.
This is like a very like stereotypical European car. You don't see that type of car in America. America, you have your like big gas guzzler, like yeah, 8 liters, gas is cheap, let's burn some. Europe, you know, small city, I don't need a car. Just get from here to there. Electric, let's save the environment. The water is dirtier than I expected in Norway, to be honest. Because Arctic water or like glacier water is always like super clean, you know, fresh off the melted ice. Here it kind of smells and it's kind of green, you know, you can see that it's not so clear. Like when we went to the national parks in America, that like fresh glacier water, straight from ice, clean
super
blue water,
clear.
you know, yeah. Man, drinking beer. The first Norwegian Isbjord that I've seen in the city. First man drinking in public. But even the Norwegian Isbjord is, you know, elegant. Sitting in the park bench, slowly sipping his beer. He's not eating his semeski, throwing it on the ground, talking to people.
Passed out on the side of the road.
Passed out on the side of the road, blasting music. No, you know, in a public park, looking at statues, observing nature, civilized Norwegian. Guys, if you come to Norway, make sure you lay in this public park in the sun, you know, absorbing all the beautiful Nordic 22-hour summer sun, you know, and then go by the water. We have no idea what there is to do in the city. Fish market, right? You said let's go to the fish market?
Let's go explore and find out.
Let's go find the fish market and eat salmon tonight. How about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah, good plan. All right, we're gonna go find some fish. All right, so we decided that this city's like so small that we can just walk around and figure it out anyways, because our Wi-Fi is not working, international data plan is not working so well. We'll just walk around everywhere and like figure it out ourselves. We've always been like here, this is where our hostel is, and we've never seen outside, so we'll just go there. And then at night we want to go up to maybe something up there and like kind of try to see the ocean, the sea from pretty far up would be nice. Get yourself a Viking burger, wild moose, wild deer. Nice burger, but we want whale burger. Apparently that's what they have here.
Yeah, perfect. This one is dry, it's from cod.
Do they sell whale burgers here? See whale burger.
It's a red meat.
Whale meat is red meat?
Yeah, it's a red meat. It's a mama. It's growing from the matrix from the belly of his mom. It's drinking milk.
I thought it would be like a fish, you know?
It doesn't have any fish taste. It's different taste, but it's a red meat. The texture is very similar.
We can try it, like,
Yeah, I'd like to try it.
once in a life experience.
Yeah,
I'm down to try it. I
We have a luxury plate for $160.
You get to try everything: Norwegian lobster, crab claws. But these, you know, you can get anywhere. I want to try like the whale meat.
Yeah,
I don't
too.
think like they'll eat whale meat anyway. And we paid $50 for vodka. Like, you're not gonna pay $35 to try whale meats. You know, interesting. But I would expect it to be like fish. You know, like just like big fish meats. But it's like red meats.
Yeah, but when you think about it, they are mammals.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Mammal meat is red meat. Is that how it works?
I guess so.
Basically, birds are white meat and they're not mammals. Interesting. Wow. And Forex, you never need like, we did not get a singular Norwegian crown. You can just use your credit card everywhere. But I do want to get like the currency just to like see what it looks like, you know. All right, let's see more. Just there. That's kind of like the city center. Now we're walking south. The city's like only like 300,000 people, so we figured like we can just walk and see everything, you know. We don't need to follow a guide. We are travelers. We're getting lost in the city ourselves. We're out here in Uve Duna Smooth Street. I wonder what the difference between like the actual O and the O with Cafe bar, drinking. It's kind of like more of the suburbs, I guess, you know, where people actually live. Found the actual beach. It's not a beach at all. People are going in the water here. All right, well, we are ready to leave our station here. We have just one little drink here, right next to the water. And I guess, where will we go? Maybe back to the city center. We'll walk around, keep exploring. Found a new part of the city. Side to the water. That's where we always work. The side has like some bars and, you know, restaurants to hang out in. I think it's kind of more like the side where locals hang out. You know, the other side is the touristic part of the city. We decided to explore a bit of the Bergen nightlife. We're not going to try the whale burger today. Better try that tomorrow when we're like a bit more hungry. So now we're gonna go get some beers from some sort of Bergen market, like either Coop or Kiwi, whatever markets they have here, and then maybe like hit up a bar. We'll see what happens. I don't know what this place is called. That's where the fish market is. That's where like that initial lake was. And it's like a road that connects. People kind of hang out here, you know, in the afternoon time. Oh, China place. Chinatown of Bergen. We have one more day in Bergen reserved, but our next day we haven't booked anything, and we were looking at hostels and Airbnbs, and there's basically nothing left here for us to book. The way it works here is like people from Oslo, they come to Bergen in the weekend. I guess we were late, so you know, if you're trying to book your Bergen ticket or like accommodation and it's on the weekend, you better book it in advance. We made this mistake. There's nowhere left to stay except this one place that's like $135. We'll see, I guess, what happens. One more night in Bergen. Alright, so we just left our hostel and we're gonna check into our first Airbnb, and we found another Airbnb for the next night. Last night we were gonna spend the $135 and figure out something to do, but instead this morning maybe someone canceled. We found an Airbnb for 50 bucks, which is the cheapest we've ever stayed. So that's the plan, and then once we check into this Airbnb in like an hour, we're gonna go out and do some sort of hike that oversees Bergen. So that's the plan for today. We also learned a few things yesterday, talking to a couple people at the bar. Apparently it's not always sunny like this, and in fact it's not gonna be sunny after Saturday. Like the default weather of this country is not sun, obviously, but we came here and it was sunny every single day, so I just assumed, okay, you know, it's sunny after April. It's always like this. Apparently it's not always sunny, and that's why people are out on the street. Everyone is trying to enjoy the sunshine while they have it. Our Airbnb in like a nice little street, cobblestone. And we're gonna go find a market, maybe get a beer, and then go up to do our hike. So we're just exploring this part of the city. Going into this old fortress, or I don't know what it is.
It's an old castle.
There's another castle too, right? Or is this this castle? Wow, it's a really nice spot. We can watch the sunset here probably.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try two new beers. They're both Hansa's, which is what we had in the bar yesterday. But one's a Fatur,
Yeah, there's a Pilsner.
and it's just a regular Pilsner. But now we're on our way up the hill to the viewpoint. What happened, bro? Did you drop your beer? Involuntary shotgun. So he fell and his beer cracked. Gotta save the beer. $4 over there, you know.
Yeah.
Valuable stuff in Norway. New house is there behind the trees. Our old hostel was around this spot, and then we went to like bars around there yesterday. It's nice here, you can see everything. Yeah, found an effective means of transportation. apparently these are like traditional people and they come out when the sun is out and they're singing. Okay, now we're gonna go eat some whale burgers. Yesterday afternoon, the whale burger place, it's not a burger, whale steak place was closed. So we just ate like some good old American Subway sandwiches. So we've been trying to eat this whale meat for the past 2-3 days. Just can't make it happen. But we'll see if it's open, we're gonna try it. And then last night was a really long night. Apparently Fridays and Saturdays, people really go out here, especially because it's sunny. We were out until like 3-4 a.m. talking to local people, you know, just going from bar to bar. It was pretty fun. See, everyone is out. This is like a famous fish market close to the city center. It's a huge crab. Whale. We're finally gonna try it for 349 Viking dollars, equal to 35 US dollars. It's like steak, but something is different.
We have it liquid, it will crystal.
Thank you. Cool, thanks. Oh, they had like, this side was like honey from summer, this side was like something else. Kind of tastes like
spring. Yeah, they taste different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was slacklining. We found this park at like the northernmost part of the city. Kind of like a 20-minute walk from the city center. And since it's sunny, I guess like everyone is here, you see. But we're a bit tired from yesterday, and then we have to collect our energy for tonight as well. So no socializing for us during the day today.
Alright, it's our second to last day. Last night was Saturday night, so again we went out, came back late and so on. But the interesting thing yesterday was in a lot of Scandinavian countries, alcohol is sold from like the Monopoly, and you have certain hours. And we wanted to buy some vodka, but it was closed after 4 p.m., which was surprising because normally we know the rule. In the weekdays it's 6 p.m., but yesterday it was 4 p.m. So we had to buy beer instead, which you have like 2 more hours after the hard liquors close to buy the softer liquors. So we had to buy like a bunch of cans of
weed.
a bunch of cans of beer, and they each have like a 20-cent deposit. So now we're gonna see like if we can get €2 or something like that back. We're trying to find like the Kiwi store. They just have that machine, you can put them in, and we'll see how the Scandinavian deposit machines work. And then from now on it's gonna be rainy. Apparently this sunny, nice weather is unusual, and we are just lucky that we happened to fly for super cheap here right when the time was perfect.
18 and 12. Total 30 Viking dollars, or like €3. And I'm keeping the base beer in case as a memory. This is the reward. So this is the view, maybe like 5 minutes away from our next and final hostel in Bergen. It's called Hostel Montana or something, which is like Spanish for mountains. We had to walk like an hour just to get up here from the Bergen city center. It's like all uphill. So we're pretty tired, and we're already tired from going out every night, walking around the city the past 3-4 days. So most likely we're gonna just take it easy today. Also, it's a Sunday, and everything is closed, which we didn't really know about. Only like a McDonald's and one grocery store in like the whole city was open. Yeah, apparently everything closes on Sunday, which kind of makes sense now because a couple people that we met have told us that there's a stereotype that Norwegians are Christian, like very religious. At least like young people that we met, they're kind of upset about that stereotype. They're like annoyed, and they want to say that it's not true. I mean, I don't know what's true or not. I'm just saying that's something we heard. Maybe for that reason, everything is closed on Sunday. Yeah, so then the plan is to maybe enjoy this view, chill a bit here, take kind of like an easy day at the hostel, recover, and so on. Some Norwegian salmon. that we can finally try. Alright, now we're in the middle of nowhere. We have tickets to go from Oslo airport to Oslo Central, but we took the wrong train because we're stupid. But the weather is quite different in just one day. Went from being sunny to rainy to now snowy. But it's our last day anyways. We're back in Oslo now. Just gonna travel around here, see a few things. But we're pretty tired anyway, so it's kind of like the end of the trip for us. Scorpion? And you eat?
Eat everything. Yes.
Yeah, yesterday they had like a big alligator here.